Hello. I want to speak a little bit about understanding, or trying to understand rather, because we as a human being, every situation we encounter, we constantly try to analyze, we constantly try to understand our state of being, our state of mind, our situation, our environment, other people. Why are they saying this? Why am I feeling this? So we're constantly busy understanding life, while in reality, the life that's just here, the life that's simply here, it cannot be understood. What in the hell are we trying to understand? What are we trying to understand? There's nothing to understand here. When beauty is what we want, when well-being is what we want, when connection is what we want, when wholeness is what we want, when fulfillment is what we want, then we have to stop trying to understand everything. There's nothing to understand here. Life wasn't meant to be understood. It's the embrace of the mystery that instantaneously reveals the beauty of what's right here. When we can be in life without having to understand something, without having to make any distinction between what's real and what's not real, or where this is coming from, why it's here. The moment we drop it, there's this beauty, and it's a natural beauty. It's a natural knowing. So the funny thing is, when we stop trying to understand what we perceive, we naturally understand in here. From within we understand, we know what life is all about. We know the beauty of life. If you know the mystery of life, by no longer trying to understand everything you perceive, but simply allowing it just to be, there's nothing to understand. And when there's nothing to understand, what happens is that nothing happens. There's just life as it was, as it is, as it will be. It's right here. And there's nobody who's trying to understand anything. So when that whole striving towards understanding, towards building ourselves up to some sort of ultimate conclusion that we have, now I understand life. If I just understand this a little bit better, or if I can label this emotion a little bit more accurately, then I will be free, then I will be fulfilled, then I will understand life. It cannot be understood. It cannot be understood. The beauty of life is in its mystery, in its spontaneous presence. It wants to be however it is right now. And we're trying to understand it, but thinking is just another aspect of reality. And it cannot understand itself. It cannot understand where it comes from. It cannot understand why it's here. And it doesn't care. Life doesn't care why it's here. It's simply here. Life is ingraspable. Life itself is ingraspable. And we're trying to grasp a hold of it by understanding it. We're trying to fixate it. We're trying to lock it up in a little box so that we understand everything according to our thinking about it. You know, this is a laptop. Oh, great, this is a laptop. Does life care? Does it change anything just because we've called it a laptop? Does anything change? Is the mystery any less so? So we're living constantly in this conceptual world of life, and we think we understand life pretty well, right? Man, we really think we do. We think we understand life. We think when we look at this laptop that we know it's a laptop. But life doesn't care. Life truly doesn't care. Whether we call it a laptop or not, it doesn't change whatever is here. We cannot understand the ingraspability of what's simply here. And all the things we so desperately desire, the very lack of fulfillment that we experience, is the source of our trying to understand everything, because we believe that once we understand everything, that we will be fulfilled. It's this seeking towards understanding life that actually creates the missing of it. We are trying constantly to go beyond what is here. But the beyondness of it, the beauty of it, the fulfillment of it, it's in the embrace of the mystery of the not knowing what's here right now. Life truly does not care whether we label it as anything or not, whether we understand what's here or not. So